And voters also electing a new attorney general.
J.B. Van Hollen is not running for re-election.
Waukesha County DA Brad Schimmel is running against Jefferson County DA Susan Happ.
Steve Shamraz begins our coverage of that race. Steve.
Mike and Carol, this is arguably the second biggest race on the ballot as voters across the state are choosing a new chief law enforcement officer. Let's take a live look right now at Camp Schimmel. This is the Country Springs Hotel in Pewaukee. I hear the DA, Brad Schimmel, will be playing with his band tonight. Okay, things are quiet right now, but there was a push today to drum up some last-minute votes. Based on the latest Marquette University poll, there are a lot of last-minute votes to be found, with the Waukesha County DA running neck and neck with Susan Happ. As of last week, 16% of voters still had not made up their mind on either candidate.
Experience, and not just experience measured in terms of years on the job, because that's very different too, 25 years versus 6 years as prosecutors, but it's leadership.
Schimmel has focused on his experience as a prosecutor while repeatedly attacking the record of Susan Happ. There's been very little talk in campaign ads about how Schimmel would enforce controversial laws, and much talk about how each has handled sex offenders. This is a race that went negative early and stayed that way, and it could be a close race tonight as all that negativity did not seem to do much to move the numbers, according to the latest polls. Mike and Carol.
All right, thank you, Steve. Will be an interesting night.
As we mentioned, Katie Crowther is with the Susan Happ campaign.
She is live in Johnson Creek. Katie.
Mike and Carol, the countdown is on. Some final preps are being made to the room here where Susan Happ and her supporters will watch the election results come in.
We're here at Susan Happ has spent the past 24 hours trying to connect with as many voters as possible. We caught up with her on the campaign trail.
We just keep trying to tell people how important it is that we have the right person in that office, someone who's going to protect our communities and our citizens, but also protect our rights, from the right to marry who we love, the right for women to make their own health care decisions, the right to vote.
She says as Jefferson County District Attorney, she's proven that she can work across the aisle to get things done.
I come from a Republican county, the only Democrat, elected in my courthouse, and so I can point to my record of saying, look, I have this proven record of working with Democrats and Republicans to do my job, to keep our communities safe, and that's what I want to do as Attorney General.
To set themselves apart tonight when polls close.
And whether she gets that chance remains to be seen. As Steve said, there's been a lot of attack ads. It's a very tough and very close race. Of course, we will be here following it and we'll bring you all the updates. For now, reporting live in Jefferson County, Katie Crowther, today's TMJ4.
Going to come down to those independent voters. Thank you very much, Katie.